All right, boys and girls, we're back. Um, so, this first week of distance learning is just going to be very simple, very basic. Honestly, as we're probably as ready as anybody there is. You guys did it basically yourself when I was out for that week because of Gino. So I do not see this being very difficult, hard, or even a big adjustment for you guys. Just want to set a couple expectations and rules and things that are going to happen over this time. So I don't want to say never, but very, very rarely will we do a live session. Chaos can break out here at any time. So I can't commit to a live session because I could be called downstairs at any second. So we probably most likely 99.1% sure won't do a live session unless we absolutely have to. So that's not happening. Everything will be recorded. You can do it whenever you want. And that's it. I'm also very aware that some of you might have situations at home where you're watching younger siblings because your parents are, still working from home and they might have calls or something they have to be on. And I don't want to have you miss a lesson because you have to watch your younger brother or sister because your parents have to work. So we're not doing live stuff. Everything will be recorded. Watch it and do it whenever you can. You were sent an email saying stuff will be out by 8 o'clock that day. So for us, it's Tuesday and Thursday is our day. They should be out before that. I might even put out both days work at the beginning of the week. So if you want to just go through it and you're good, then you can just go through it and you'll be good. This is really going to be a at your own pace kind of thing. I will let you know like when the assessments will be and stuff like that, but basically it will be your own pace. Hold on. I got some TikTok lighting going here and see if it works. I don't really look any better, but that's that. Next, this is where I'll be. This is the home office. Nothing too exciting. Little wall of fame back there. Melissa and my college jerseys. A couple of awards we won. That's it. Elliptical. Probably should use that since I can't go outside very much. So this is where I'll be. Should be interruption free. You might be lucky and get to see Gino or Isabella, but this is basically where it's going to be taking place. What else? Again, this is not school. I get it. What we do is going to be different. I'm going to try to prepare you as much as I can for what you need to know for next year. Only the important stuff, the important topics, and try to get creative with the assignments so you can actually produce something that's hopefully worthwhile and not just always just give you like written work. So I sent a message out last week about this is the perfect opportunity for you to start learning something on your own. You don't need me, you don't need any teacher to learn something. You can do it easily yourself. And it doesn't have to be, anything school related. I had a couple responses last week. One was they were going to buy a guitar and start learning how to play the guitar. Freaking awesome. Again, that takes a lot of time. And when school's happening, you guys have your after school stuff. Kind of hard just to, pick up and try to learn an instrument. So that's awesome. Another response was somebody enrolled into an online film class, like through a college. So it was like a college credit. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Use this time to improve yourself. We're all stuck here. We have no control over that. You only have control over what decisions you make while this is going on. This is my analogy that I thought of, and I like it. I think it's pretty good. So basically, you're like a butterfly. You're in a cocoon right now. For however many weeks we're stuck inside. When we're finally let outside, how are you going to be? How are you going to look out of your cocoon? Are you going to be the same person you were when you went in? Or are you going to do something to improve yourself and be a new, version from a caterpillar to a butterfly, a new version of yourself? The decisions are yours. The time is yours. You have tons of freaking time. But yeah, so it's really up to you what you want to do. Okay. Juniors, your SAT stuff has been canceled and pushed back. So part of this time, along with doing the work that I push out, something you should focus on doing is really upping your SAT game. You should have your account linked in Khan. If you don't know how to do that, contact your counselor. They'll be available for you. And just start hammering out SAT practice stuff. That's probably the most worthwhile thing you can do while you're stuck home doing mathematics, is that, because that might translate into a scholarship. It might translate into you getting into a school you want to go to. So yes, do the stuff we do, but I highly suggest you should be banging out problems. Again, that'd be the most worthwhile investment of your time while you're here actually doing educational work. Everybody else, you're more than welcome to do that as well. But again, the juniors are the ones who kind of really have to get going because you missed the SAT we would have taken in school, and I believe they canceled the one in May already. So I don't know when they will reschedule another one, but you should definitely think about prepping yourself for that SAT. I don't know. I think that's it. So, update on my life here. It's freaking crazy. 2 kids, not a lot of sleep. I don't feel quarantined or bored because it's legit nonstop from when we wake up to when we go to bed. And there is just no moment of rest. So I'm not bored. I'm fully busy taking care of the 2 little ones and my wife, who is still on her way back to recovery from giving birth to Gino. So it's a lot of work here. No boredom at all, as some of you might be feeling. Finally, I guess I will be another one that will tell you, and I'm sure you've heard it a million times, but please stay away from each other. God, please stay away from each other. There's no need to go hang out with people for at least 3 or 4 weeks. Just give it time. I know it's boring. I know it sucks. Play Xbox, FaceTime, make your TikTok videos, do whatever you have to do. Just don't go next to people. You just don't know who has it and how easily it can spread. And next unit is our exponential growth unit. So you'll see what is actually happening with the numbers and how fast this thing actually moves. And again, the reason to flatten the curve, as they say, is so we don't overwhelm the healthcare system. That's it. Just as many people might get sick, but as long as it doesn't all happen at once, it's better. So please heed the advice of the adults and the CDC, and please do not hang out in big groups or even with each other. As a matter of fact, just stay home. I have not left my house since I got home from school on Thursday. I walked up and down the street. That's about it. So, yeah, I think that's it. So this is crazy. But again, no control over it. So I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to do my best and see what happens. If you guys have any suggestions on how I can make this a better experience for you or make it more valuable, please let me know. This is, again, new to me, new to you. If you have better ideas, then please let me know. All right. I think that's it. I think that's my spiel. That's your little Motivation Monday thrown in there as well. When you come out of these weeks of being cocooned in your house, are you going to come out as a butterfly, new and improved, or come back out as a caterpillar the same as before. Life's about choices.